Back once again on the Nets FanDuel pregame show here on Yes. It's so nice to be back home for all of us here at Barclays Center. I'm sure the Nets are very glad to be back home. And Chris joining us for the courtside report. They would love to translate that into a win.
Yeah, you always hear home cooking, right? Well, it has nothing to do with food in this instance, because what needs to happen for this Brooklyn Nets team is that they need to have their top scorers start cooking on the floor. And that's Cam Thomas, and that's also Mikal Bridges. We know Cam Thomas is 0 for his last 20. He missed his last 2 shots against the Oklahoma City Thunder, and then he went 0 for 2024 so far this year. And you also look at a guy like Mikal Bridges, you know he could bring it to the floor for the Nets every single night. He had that stretch, Nancy and Jules, where he scored 45 points before Thanksgiving against the Atlanta Hawks, and then went on a 10-game tear where he was averaging close to 27 points per game. But on that road trip and over these last 12 games, he has cooled off significantly. He is a huge part of this offense. So if you get those two guys cooking, and you also have Lonnie Walker, the 4th back tonight, and he provides that pop off the bench, even though he's on a minutes restriction, some positive things could happen for the Nets.
And even though the Nets have been slumping, someone who has been bringing it is Day'Ron Sharpe, and you caught up with him.
Absolutely, Day'Ron Sharpe. We saw the development of the big men with the Nets with Jared Allen. We saw he got paid by the Cleveland Cavaliers. Nick Claxton is also trending in that direction. And now you're seeing the development of Day'Ron Sharpe. And earlier I did catch up with him, Nancy and Jules, and I asked him what he needs to do better, even though he is climbing up that ladder.
I'll just say, just keep the love for it, the work, the love for the keep working, you know what I'm saying? Just because you get to a position or you feel like, oh, it's showing off, I got to stop, nah, I feel like it's just, the older I get, I feel like it doesn't matter. I could keep learning no matter what age I'm at. I can keep getting better no matter what age I'm at. So I just love the process, I say.
And Jacques also said he just had you in the office earlier today, and he told you that he loves the energy you bring every game, and that's what he expects out of you. When you hear your head coach say stuff like that, what does that mean to you, that you have his back, he has yours?
Just keep doing what I'm doing. I've always been that guy, no matter what game it is. Same thing in college, same thing in high school. I'm going to play hard every game. I'm a competitive person. I don't like losing, so I'm trying to win every game, and it's just great.
He also says he wants to empower you to be a vocal leader, especially on the defensive side, because he thinks you could do that. What does that mean to you, hearing your head coach say that?
I guess he's just trying to tell me to give me more confidence on defense, I guess, and I'm going to do it, I guess.
And on that second unit, you played a lot with Lonnie before he got hurt. What does he bring to the table for you all?
He bring another scoring option that I feel like we missing. Another guy that can create his own shot, get to the rack, put pressure on the rim. So I feel like it's going to be a lot of help when Lonnie come back.
And what's the sense in the locker room during this 5-game losing streak? Do you guys you're still together? Or what is it like in there right now?
We stay together. We always gonna be together. We just seen a team go lose 26 games straight. And, they stay together. So just 5 games, we can just stay together, keep our heads up, and just play hard every night. We gonna win a game.
Guys, when I asked Jacques Vaughn about Day'Ron Sharpe, his eyes got big. He had this big smile on his face. You could tell that the head coach loves what Day'Ron Sharpe brings to the table night in and night out for this Nets team. Jacques said, I know when I put 20 into the game, exactly what I'm getting. And Day'Ron has been having a career year so far this year for the Nets.
That has to be a good feeling for Coach. Okay, you've got some injury news. A Ben Simmons update?
Ben Simmons, let's just say no news is good news.
Okay.
With Ben, I don't know if you're familiar with What About Bob, the Bill Murray vehicle, the movie, but there was his Dr. Leo Marvin, and he wanted baby steps. And with this injury and with Ben Simmons, and you want him back on the floor, so you have to take baby steps to get him back. The great news is no setbacks. And they're just going to incrementally get him back to basketball activities, and that's all with Ben so far. Now, Dennis Smith Jr. is also available tonight, and against this Oklahoma City Thunder team, you are going to need as much defense as possible, and Dennis Smith Jr. played a heck of a game out there in Oklahoma City. We'll see what happens tonight here in Brooklyn.
Julianne, we can always count on Chris for some obscure movie reference.
That's right. I
every
usually
single
don't
time.
get it, though. I'm usually not getting it.
I don't get it half the time myself.
You have
but
Google.
we get you.
We get you.
Google.
We get you. Thank you, Chris. We'll see you throughout the game.
You got it.
Break time here on